Good afternoon, everyone. First section, column 1, column 2. We need to combine ABC with DEF. There are wide gaps between the rural and urban populations, and government programs in rural health clinics. Gaps are present between what? Rural urban population and government programs, no. It's in its healthcare system. Already rural urban population we are talking about. Can I take its? If I want to take, I need to take there, because we are talking about two populations. And has no or limited access. Who has no? Who has no or limited access to hospitals and clinics? So if I'm taking has here, there should be singular subject. So is it the singular subject? Rural urban populations, plural. Wide gaps, plural. So I'm not sure about AF. No. Let me check the next one. A staggering 70% of the population still lives in rural areas. And government programs in rural health clinics, not sure. Staggering 70% of the population lives in rural areas, and its healthcare system, which, look at this, which, before which system is there. So system worsens. Grammatically, E is not at all suitable in any of the case. So answer is either 3, 4, 5. Grammatically, E does not fit. E is wrong grammatically. So CD or AF. CD, let me check CD once. The rural population mostly relies on alternative. On alternative what? Alternative is IVE. If a word is ending with IVE, it is adjective. And after adjective, if I want, I can keep and noun. And definitely I need a noun because on preposition is there. What is the rule of a preposition? After a preposition, ing or no. So on alternative and government programs, population mostly relies on alternative and government programs in rural health city clinics. If government is an adjective, this is okay, but I'm still doubtful. So is it AF or CD? If you look at CD, what is happening? Government, rural population rely. What is the meaning of rely? Rely means depend on. So rural population depends on alternative income, alternative source, alternative program should be there. So if I'm considering government adjective, then I can take. If and is not there, absolutely correct. Rural population depends on alternative government programs and rural health, absolutely correct. And is disturbing. And AF I'm reading once. There are wider gaps between the rural and urban populations, and wide gap, and has no or limited access to hospitals and clinics. Now, if you look at this, what is he saying in the first sentence? The gaps are there between whom? Between rural population and urban population. And if this is the subject, and there has no or limited access to hospitals and clinics, means hospitals, clinics access is not there. Where access is not there? Rural or urban? Still doubtful. Meaning was not clear. There has limited. Let's take there has no or there has limited access to hospitals and clinics. Grammatically, BD not possible. Consider fourth one. Meaning wise, yet I'm not sure, but consider fourth one. Besides the rural-urban divide, another key driver of India's, after apostrophe S, I definitely need a noun. India's with, no. India's healthcare landscape, okay. India's only 5%, no. Maybe I can grammatically combine AE. So I want to read by combining both. Besides the rural-urban divide, means rural and urban division is happening. Another key driver of India's healthcare landscape is the high out-of-pocket expenditure. So another problem, another key driver is out-of-pocket expense is the key driver. AE, okay. Check AE. AE. Answer 1, 3, 4. Now let me check CF. Okay, CF is already there. BD. Let me check BD. According to the BD, right? Most Indian patients pay for their hospital visits and doctor's appointments with straight up cash after care with no payment arrangements. Maybe if you understand, if you look at the meaning, most Indian patients, what they are doing, they are paying for hospital visits. Means if you go to hospital, you pay for that hospital visit. Means if you consult a doctor, if you visit a doctor, you'll pay that visit. And you will also pay for the doctor's appointments with a straight up cash. Means before only you pay. After care with no payment arrangements. After care with no payment, perhaps insurance. Before, if you want to consult a doctor, you need to pay. But if some procedure, operation is there, insurance may be there, then no payment. Maybe I can pay, which I'm not sure. Let me check CF. According to the World Bank and National Commission's report on macroeconomics, only 5% of the Indians are covered by health insurance policies. Yes. CF is absolutely sure. AE, CF, sure. But again, if you look at this, only this we need to confirm. So can we pair B and D? In first option and third option, AECF there. The question is, can we pair BD? Grammatically, okay. Grammatically, you can pair this, B and D. And meaning-wise, most Indians pay for their hospital visits, doctor's appointments with straight-up cash. Consider BD also. Answer is 1. The Indian government plays an important role in running several means many, plural. Several safety net health insurance programs, yes. Several safety areas, running several safety about 30%, no. So AD or AE, which is more suitable? AD. Running several safety net health insurance programs for private insurance markets. AD. Only AD is there. CF, let me check. For primary health care, the Indian government spends only about 30% of the country's total healthcare budget. Yes, CF is there. But only BE option is there. We don't have BE option. India faces a growing need to fix. Answer is third option, CFAD. Comprehension passage, have you done it? Question number 1, according to the passage given above, what are the diseases caused by smoke of bushfire? Diseases caused by smoke of bushfire. Where is it? Is it this? Have I underlined correctly? Due to respiratory diseases such as asthma, chronic obstructive pulmonary is lung diseases, and respiratory infections. And these are there. Answer, acanthoamoeba, no. Asthma, yes. Acute flaccid myelitis, no. Alzheimer's, no. Answer is asthma, pulmonary, respiratory infections. Choose the part which contains error. Where is the grammatical error in the given sentence parts? The ongoing bushfires have confirmed. Have V3, okay? Have confirmed researchers' warnings. Okay, several years ago, about increasingly bushfires due to increasing climate change in Australia. Answer. Increasing. Why has he given in brackets? Where is this bold? The ongoing bushfires or wildfires have confirmed researchers' warning several years ago about increasingly bushfires due to climate change in Australia. Answer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3. Why? Bushfires noun, before noun I require an adjective. Adjective can be ed, ing. Ed, ing also act as adjectives. So increasing bushfires. But if you look at tenses, there is one more error. When ago is there, simply delete have. Ago, before, these time indicators are related to past simple. So bushfires confirmed. Fill in the blank B. By increased dash of. Characterized by increased here adjective part, I require a noun. Generally after by any preposition, no matter whatever the preposition is there, we require ing or noun. But if you look at by increased is given. By increased is given, it is not V3 here, it is acting as an adjective. So I require a noun here. Increased what? Increased noun. Now, exception means rare cases. 1 for same meaning. Scarce, little or rare. Scarcity. Scarcity, do you remember scarcity, abundance? So scarcity means something little, something less, rare. Paucity also, same thing, little, rare kind of thing. Odd man out is second option is the right answer. Frequency. Frequency means the time or space between two actions is called frequency. Increased frequency. What is the problem with lack of rainfall? If rainfall is not there, what happens? First paragraph. Above bold sentence, below the bold sentence. Is this one only? Lack of rainfall makes vegetation very dry and flammable. Do you know flammable? What is the meaning of flammable? Anything which catches fire very easily is called flammable. Example? Petrol catches fire easily. The spray which is used at the time of birthdays. Have you seen the spray? Birthday foam spray. That is also flammable, easily catches fire. So the answer here is fourth option. It makes vegetation very dry and flammable due to lack of rainfall. What are the causes promoted the bushfires? Where is that? 14th line. Above the blank, below the blank. Below morbidity, above morbidity. Below morbidity, below line. Am I underlining correctly? Below? Before bold line, bold sentence. Below bold sentence, this one only. Bushfires in Australia have been promoted by both a decrease in rainfall and increase in hot temperatures. So the answer is 1, 4, fifth option. According to the passage given above, what are the words most searched in Google during bushfire in Australia? Which line? First line or third line? 1, 2, 3. Third line? No, this one. Fires near me has become Google's most searched words in Australia. Fires near me. Answer is fourth option. Now vegetation, opposite meaning. Vegetation is nothing but full of greenery. Full of greenery, full of trees, full of plants is called vegetation. Context also same, I believe. Where is the context? Can you show me vegetation? Bold sentence above or below? See, vegetation. Lack of rainfall makes vegetation very dry. So vegetation means leafage, same meaning, but what is asked in the question? Opposite. Shrub, small plants, verdure, full of greenery. Greenery, answer odd man out, barren. Barren means a land where crops cannot be cultivated. Barren means a land where crops cannot be cultivated. What do we call it in Telugu? Beed bhumi. Hindi? Kannada? If a woman after the marriage, if the woman cannot deliver a baby, if a woman cannot deliver a baby, that woman is called barren. For land you can use, for women means no productivity is called barren. Now morbidity means a diseased condition, a condition of some disease existing is called morbidity. Let's look at the context. Where is the morbidity? Yeah. The indirect effects of air pollution from wildland fires on excess premature deaths and morbidity in the USA. Premature deaths happened and morbidity happened in USA. Morbidity means a disease. Ailment, yes, ailment is nothing but disease. Rapture is nothing but attraction. Whereas rupture will be there. Rupture means damage. Perhaps rupture should be given there, not rapture. Rupture means a damage. When you fall off a bike or a cycle, rupture happens, skin rupture. Fourth one, same meaning. Can somebody tell me that? Elation, elated, ecstasy, happy. Fifth one, same meaning. Meaning is happy. But given question is morbidity, ailment is the right answer. First option. Now we need to rearrange A, B, C, D. Me in the darkest times, can it be the first one? Not sure. And me cannot be used at the beginning of the sentence. Some of whom, we don't know who are those fellows, not the first sentence. Yet those same friends, no. As a musician, I have made many good friends. Whom? No. CA, wherever CA is there, that is the answer. CA, yes. Nope. Answer is first option. As a musician, I have made many good friends. Some of whom espouse means embrace, adopt the ideologies that oppose. Yet those same friends have been there for me in the darkest of times. So espouse is nothing but embrace or adopt. Now, Universal Declaration of Human Rights may be first sentence, first part. In 1948, United Nations adopted the. Maybe first, after the I require some sort of noun. The Universal Declaration, okay. The liberty, okay. Again, which I'm not sure. The which, no. Definitely not BD. Liberty, free speech and privacy. Is it the continuation of first one? Universal Declaration of Human Rights? No. Liberty, free speech, privacy, something else is there. But look at this, it includes economic, social and cultural rights. Look at D. D is starting with which, after which what is there? So before which I read singular noun or plural noun? Before which I need a singular noun. Search for the ending of a part or a sentence, it should be singular. Universal Declaration of Human Rights. This is the main subject, right? Noun, preposition, noun. What is the noun which you consider? Was noun. So Universal Declaration which protects civil and political rights like the right to life. So AD can be paired. So AD, yes. Nope. Answer is 1. I'm reading it to confirm. In 1948, the United Nations adopted the Universal Declaration of Human Rights, which protects civil and political rights like the right to life, liberty, right to free speech, right to privacy. It includes economic, social, and cultural rights. Answer 1. Criticism that usually follows a wrong focus of which there have been, maybe, first sentence or not. A subject of lively debate among experts, unhappy with the deluge. Deluge is nothing but full of. Now this is the major hint. After of is a preposition. After of I require ing or noun. Of the alternative method, not sure. Of many apart. Of criticism, ISM, noun. If a word is ending with ISM, it is noun. So a subject of lively debate among experts, unhappy with the deluge of criticism that usually follows wrong focus, of which there have been dash. There have been alternative method, there have been many apart. So BA, check BA, combination. CA, no. BAS, BAS, BAS. No. Answer 2, 3 or 5. Last one. Now, which can be the ending? Look at the ending. United States can be the ending D, or can A be the ending have been? No, it is incomplete. Can C be the ending for comma? No. So it is fifth one. CBAD. Let me read it. The alternative method to traditional methods is internet polling. Regular polling we know, but alternative method is internet polling. And then what? A subject of lively debate. What is that subject? Internet polling. It is a lively debate going on among experts. Unhappy with full of criticism that usually follows a wrong focus, of which there have been many, apart from the 2016 shockers in Britain and United States. Fifth option. Now close test. As far as shrinkage, what is the meaning of shrinkage? Shrink. Sometimes when you buy clothes on discounts, after first wash, what happens? The clothes get shrink, reduce in size. As far as shrinkage in output is concerned, it is the unavoidable lockdown that needs to be blamed rather than the government's mismanagement of the economy. The associated inequalities, though, cannot be delinked from policy, and as political opponents will. After will, would, can, could, shall, should, what can we take? V1, be, or have. You can take V1 or be or have. Opponents will. Will disagrees. Disagrees is V1, no. ED, V2, V3, no. Again V2, V3, no. V1, yes. V2, V3, no. Answer is argue. Grammatically, fourth option is the right answer. You know about disagree, you know about battle. Battle is nothing but fighting. A war kind of thing is called battle. Hammering, beating somebody with hammer, or continuous questions is called hammering. Altercation, noisy fight, battle. Altercation. COVID-19 linked income inequities ought to have been, what's the number of question number? Okay, thank you. So, inequities ought to have been addressed through higher taxation of the rich. Even though such criticism does not lack wisdom, it appears that the philosophy underlying the government's economic policy framework has. After has, what is needed? V3 is needed. As changed V3, yes. Commutate, V1. If you are traveling on a vehicle on the road, that is called commutate. Permanent, adjective. Placed, V3. Stored, V3. Answer 1, 4, 5. Grammatically, these three options are suitable. What should come there? Framework has changed, framework has placed, framework has stored. You cannot store framework. Answer 1 or 4. Answer change. Framework has changed. After the comma, it is given again. Change. A change that has not received adequate attention. In what follows, we shall address the issue from a pure economist point of view. In this context, it is well worth our while to dash volume 1. After do what is needed, V1 or noun. Already volume 1 of the economic survey, noun is given, we require V1. Where is the V1? ING, ED, V1, V1. 4, 5. Pursue means undertake something, do something, continue something. Neglect means avoid something. So what should come there? Pursue or neglect? Positive or negative? To neglect the survey or pursue the survey? In this context, it is well worth our while. Means, yeah, it is worth attempt, worth doing. Pursue, 4th option. 1, 2, 3. 1 and 3, same word. Badger means nothing but a trouble. Trouble, irritate, continuous trouble is called badger. Persist, continue something, maintain something. Answer 4. Chapter 2 of the document considers the basics of fiscal policy. Dash reference to Oliver Blanchard's 2019 presidential address to the American Economic Association. Dash reference to, this is a phrase. The phrase is this: with regard to, in relation to, with reference to, according to, all same meaning. All have same meaning. These phrases must be used as it is. With regard or regards to, in relation to, with reference to, according to. In written communication, they use these phrases more. So answer is with reference to. 5th option, phrase based on the phrase we need to take as it is. So with reference to. Professor Blanchard's view may appear to dash counter, to run counter, rest counter, ED not possible, OUS. If a word is ending with OUS, what is that? Adjective, no. Delay, okay. Answer 1, 2, 5. Run counter, rest counter, delay counter. Is it negative? No. Answer 1 or 2. Answer is 1. Run counter means going against. Going against. So his view may appear to go against our own fiscal responsibility and Budget Management Act, according to which the fiscal deficit must. Again, will, would, can, could, may, might. After a modal verb, we can take V1, be, or have. Must was no. Must had no. No. Yes. No. Answer is 4th option. Must be. You can take must have also. You can take must have also. Let me check once. Grammatically 4 or 5 possible. According to which the fiscal deficit must be capped or must have capped. If I am taking have V3 means active voice. BV3 means passive voice. So fiscal deficit is non-living, passive voice. 4th option. Error location. Question number 21. Beijing's territorial claim over the sea clash with those of several Southeast Asian nations. Answer. Beijing's, after Beijing's, apostrophe S, noun is needed. Claim is noun, territorial is adjective. So Beijing's territorial claim over what? Over the sea. Here the main subject is what? Noun, preposition, noun. Claim clashes. It clashes with those of wrong, that of. Because we are talking about only fighting for sea, territorial claim for sea. So here main thing is clashes. Why clashes? Claim is singular. Singular, so take ES. V1 yes or yes. College tuition and fees had been skyrocketing for decades, tripling since just 2000. Since, when we are taking since or for, we must use which particular tense, especially since. Since is used only in present perfect continuous, have been. Whenever you look at since, you can take present perfect or present perfect continuous. Means they are still skyrocketing from that point of time. The US Constitution's apostrophe S, noun is needed. Fifth Amendment does, V1 does allow governments to condemn means criticize, and take private property. All appear correct. Answer 5, no error. I calculate that the house produced more than $5,000 a month in rent while I lived there. Answer THAN. And there is one more there. What is that? One more error. What is that? I calculated that the house produced more because already produced past, lived there past. But take than. A wide array of zoning and other land use rules, limiting house owners' freedom to use their property as they see fit. Main subject is wide array. Wide array limits, not limiting. Main subject is this noun, preposition, noun phrase. When NPN comes, we need to decide the verb based on first noun. So wide array is singular, so it limits. They arrange special deals from local governments, investor groups, and real estate developers. Answer. They regularly arrange V1, okay. They arrange special deals, arranged deals with local governments, investor groups, and real estate developers. They arrange deals with those people, not from those people. Again, if you're taking from, here too should be there, which is not appropriate. Consider simply deals with. Do deal with them. Don't do many deals with them. Like that. The horse started the race quite promisingly, but then fell for on the last bend. It started well. Later on, what happened? It failed. Fell into ditch. Fell into something, some hole. Some hole is there, fell into ditch, fell into borewell, fell into well, fell into river, like that you can take. Last round, last bed means no. Fell in, fall in love, fall in something, fall for. What do you fall for in the other human being? Be impressed. దేనికి పడిపోతారు మీరు? Fall for. Which quality do you like in your friend? I'm talking about only friend. Your friend is there. Which quality impresses you the most? Heart? Smart here or here? Smart as for two things. You can be smart here, you can be smart here. Fall for is that, be impressed. Fall behind. Fall behind means fail to compete in the competition. Fail to compete. Fail to compute. Answer fourth option. fell behind on the last round, failed to compete. If you attend explanation classes regularly, you'll be adjusted with the speed. Your accuracy gradually grows and it goes up. But once you are away from explanation classes, attending explanation classes, then what happens? The speed comes down. You will fall behind. Your speed, confidence, clarity will fall behind. This happens. Even if you watch it on YouTube also, again, same thing. Because here you watch everything. When you watch it on YouTube, you have the option of pause, select, reject. You have these options. Even on YouTube, we don't even watch the full movie when we watch movies. If something is boring, we immediately forward. If a song comes, forward. Like that. So this atmosphere, this classroom will make you not fall behind. Once you are away from this atmosphere, you will fall behind. Answer 4. The ink writing has faded off and now it is barely visible. Fade has only 2 phrasal verbs. Fade away, fade out. Fade out means completely disappear. Fade away, gradually disappear. Both disappear only. Beauty fades away gradually. Physical beauty fades away. But the qualities you have, the quality related beauty, intelligence beauty, or the attitude beauty may stay with you for a long time. So only 2 options, fade out, fade away. But if you look at the options A, away, over, by, with, off, answer is 1. I spent hours in the library, but finally I dug off everything I needed. Dig, dug, dug. Have you ever dug the soil with your hands in your childhood? Digging. You never did in the past when you were a kid. Of course, this generation is missing. Everything is happening in cell phone only. Even digging also happens in cell phone maybe. Digging, car racing, marbles, fruit ninja, everything on the phone only. But your generation must have touched the soil. Lucky. So dig out or dig off, dig it, dig off, dig by. So dig, dug, dug. Dug, dug, V2, V3. So answer is what? I spent hours in the library. Finally, I dug out everything I needed. Here I found out after research. I found out something after some research. Research or search. He is digging into her past. Never dig into past, anybody's past, if you want to live happily. If you dig into past, only sadness will be there. She devoted all her life for fighting for human rights. Devote always takes dedicated to, devoted to, on, wrong, by, wrong, to, yes, in, wrong. Answer 3rd option. She devoted all her life to fighting for human rights. After devoted to, you can take ing, no problem. Devoted to, dedicated to, ing possibility is there. That's all for now. Thank you for your participation.